Hey, what's going on? Thanks for joining us. This is DTV, last episode of the season. My name is Sky Cooper. To my left on the drums is James Ford.
That's me. I'm James Ford, and I'm ready to have a great time tonight. And we want you to have a good time tonight as well. Isn't that right, Johnny Goebel?
But of course, who doesn't like good times? No one wants a bad time. You never want a bad time. You want to have good times. So we're digging it. I'm very happy to be here.
What if you're like a blues musician and you depend on bad times
for inspiration? Yes, and then you write a happy song.
And you know, tonight we have a special guest in the chat. That's T800. He is our doomsday AI bot who may potentially set the world on fire or even interact with you if you are pleasant or smarky. And if you want to get some free merch, how do they do that, James?
All you got to do is type in OMG when we get to the OMG section for old merch giveaway, and you can win the final prize of the season, anything that you want from our website. What else can they do, Johnny Goebel?
Chat at us like T800's doing. You know, give us a hard time. Let us know how handsome we look or not. You know, and always interact. We love that stuff.
So this season has been all about the cover songs and medleys we've put in our live sets over the years. This is all going to be an album that we release in September called Dorado Undercover. So check that out. That should be pretty cool. We're doing the mixing, vocal recording stuff right now. And this final episode and the final song we're going to do is our take on Blue Oyster Cult's Godzilla. So what I've done is I've put together a compilation of the Godzillas from 1954 to 2024, including two that weren't actual movies. So let's see if you can spot which Godzilla is not a legitimate Godzilla. Welcome to the green room. And let me just say, Jameson, thanks for tuning in. And James hasn't taken off this shirt for now 3 weeks. So
Yep. This is the best shirt around. It has my face on it, which is the best face around. So that's how this works. You know, you can't deny high fashion. You know what I mean? So that's the best way to do it.
It is a pretty cool shirt, though.
now I don't know if you guys were able to recognize which was not the real Godzilla. And don't think it was Godzilla on Sesame Street, because that was a real movie, fantastic movie. Oscar the Grouch. It did get eaten, unfortunately, but the rest of the crew survived. It was a Cookie Monster survived for sure.
Yeah. Oh, dude, the Cookie Monster, he probably is about to eat Godzilla. That's the way that works. You know?
Cookies.
Cookie. That's a hostage situation.
It is, actually, T800, our Terminator AI chatbot, that is actually quite a good assessment of the T-shirt situation we have going on over here.
Get its own monitor mix. Okay, so basically the way that this works is I created a little chat bot that can hear what we're saying, named T800 or Terminator. So you can type that in the chat and have a conversation with it while we're talking. It can also respond to what I'm saying on the mic and what we're all saying on the mic. It's been kind of a fun setup process, and now we got our very own chat monster in the chat. So go ahead, shoot some talk and all that stuff. But I think tonight's topic is Godzilla and
Monsters. So the global question for the chat is a bigger monster scarier or a smaller one? And you can go all the way down to like pandemics, viruses, nanobots. What's scarier, things you can't see or huge? What's that movie where they come through the time porthole in the middle of the ocean and they got the giant robots to beat them up?
Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim,
yeah,
that kind
that
of
was so good.
Godzilla-ish.
Yeah, I like those monsters.
Would you know Pacific Rim does seem to owe a lot to Godzilla? Would you guys agree? The King Kong Godzilla. Was there another movie before the King Kong Godzillas that was also a giant monster type thing? Like dragons, I guess, obviously.
Yeah, but was there any movies like that?
I don't know. I think Godzilla was like the original one.
King Kong is the original one. Like the original, like old school, they're like swinging with the really bad claymation. I'm trying to think of any other one. I mean, the Blob.
The Blob did get pretty big by the end, for sure.
Yeah.
In my mind, I think obviously the big monsters are scary, but the ones you can't see are they're almost more terrifying because you don't know whether you've escaped from them or not. You know, they could be anywhere in the air, contagion, those kind of things, or the zombie infection.
That's what I'm saying. Zombies zombies freak me out.
Yeah. Zombies are those are my favorite movies. The zombie movies for sure. It definitely has to be like the original Night of the Living Dead.
So you prefer the slow zombie?
Well, I like the fast ones, like the 28 Days Later zombies.
I like the fast.
Yeah,
zombies.
those are so good. But I really think that the slow, it's just the directors, like the movie, like the who did that one? I'm blanking on his name. The guy that did all of those Living Dead movies, the originals.
Oh yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Well, anyways, but that pacing is so good. It's so good. It's like slow and creepy and
the tension
scary.
builds up.
Yeah, exactly. Not like, I'm running away from a zombie. It's like, oh God, what's going to happen?
Have you seen the Bone Temple or any of the 28 Day Later kind of franchise movies?
I started watching the first one and it was really good. I just never finished it. I can't finish her movies.
T800, maybe that's your fault. Do you think that our attention span is getting shorter and shorter to the point where soon we're going to lose ourselves in our own sentences?
Oh, there we go. See, T800's blowing up this chat,
George
guys.
Romero here.
Yeah, there we go.
Just cardio with biting. Yeah, it's true. The kind of the Usain Bolt category of zombies.
That's how I leave Costco, like a zombie. Oh, yeah. I know. Costco is a parade of idiots.
Costco is always busy for some reason. Have you ever been there and it's been dead and you just...
Yeah, like once or twice in my entire life. Literally like once or twice in my entire life.
2 a.m. or something.
Yeah. Well, if you're a Costco I can't remember what membership it is, but if you're like a gold member, then you get in like an hour early on the weekends before everyone else. It's still packed. It's still packed. That's when people go. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Was it a 24-hour store or something?
No, it's just you get in at like 10 a.m. instead of 11 a.m.
Oh, okay. So you get the early ticket.
You
the
get the
VIP.
one. Yeah, you get the VIP 1 hour early. Avoid the lines. Get the carts. Get a decent parking spot.
Yes. Stock up the carts as high as you can get them before everyone gets there. Grabs all the toilet paper.
Yeah.
Now, what about who prefers King Kong to Godzilla? Did you like the lizard or the ape?
I'm a lizard.
You're a lizard guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I even had an
lizard for
iguana
sure.
as a kid.
Really?
I loved it.
I
Oh, yeah. I
didn't
had
know
an
that.
iguana. Yeah.
What was his name?
Iggy.
Iggy the iguana.
Iggy, yeah. Iggy. Iggy was
Dude,
cute.
genius.
I had to be like, I think 8 or 9, but he got pretty big. I mean, he was big.
Did he ever bite
Really?
you?
No. He didn't. They didn't. He was pretty nice. What happened? I think my parents gave him away, but they told me that he ran away or broke out or something like that.
Yeah, did you have any chicken legs the next day after dinner?
A strange looking turkey for dinner. It's a skinny
These
ass
are the
turkey.
smallest chicken legs I ever seen. Don't even say that. I love Diggy.
Yeah. What do you feed him? Is it just flies?
No, they liked fruit. What he really loved was those gardenias flowers that you have in flowers, those big red flowers.
Yeah.
Our neighbor had a bush full of them, and whenever he would break out, because we had like an outside little terrarium for him, that's where we'd find him.
Really?
And he was in those trees just munching out, and he'd come back all fat and stuff and everything, and he
Really?
just loved those flowers for some reason. And
That's so
they
crazy.
ate a few different things. I forget. I think it's like bananas.
Neighbors.
Neighbors, yeah. Cats. Sorry, Pinky.
Do they eat cats?
No.
Iguanas?
No. I think they're mostly veggies, or some, if I remember correctly. I'm sure someone could Google it, but I'm sure they like insects or, whatever too.
T800, can you please give us a rundown on what iguanas actually eat?
Yeah,
We need to know. And Jameson, no need to be scared of Dorado. We are actually just bite-sized. We may look bigger on the screen, but in real life, we're about 3 to 4 inches tall, so not a real problem.
Yep, not a real problem at all. I know. It's fun. Whole side quest, the streets coming back. Yeah, there we go. Man, this is going to be a
retired person.
I had my first pet was a tortoise.
Turtle.
And, I don't know. Is there a difference between a tortoise and a turtle? Like, does one live in the water or something like that? I forget what it is. There is some weird difference. But anyway, we would feed it crickets, and it would like slow motion creep up on them. And
really.
and every summer we would take it and put it in there was a big compost heap out the back. And it would summer in the compost heap. And then in the fall, when the weather turned, it would just like pop out. And this is a pretty big compost heap, like a kind of a 3 foot by 3 foot square, about 4 feet tall. And it would just live in there. This is in the middle of Boston, in the inner city.
Oh, I bet it was the perfect thing.
And when school was back, it would just pop out and looked in great shape, and would put it back up in a little cricket paradise it had.
So he was a snowbird.
A snowbird.
Yeah, he goes south for the winter and goes again.
Yeah. Go to the compost heap. Oh,
All right, then.
let's see.
Well, T800, I don't know if you will be included in this, but anybody else, this is your moment to win free merch. If you type OMG in the comments, you can pick anything from our merch store online, and it will get shipped directly by FedEx. The only thing you can't get is this amazing shirt.
Nope. You can pay me $1,000 for me to pay Jameson $500 to make another one of these. Me and Jameson will split the cost.
The Dorado markup, they call it.
Yeah, the Dorado markup. Yeah, how do you think I can afford Johnny's bases?
My
his
bases.
Taurus pedals. And his pajamas.
Oh, the pajamas, maybe. Okay.
Yeah, those are expensive.
Yeah, I love my.
In his
I love my
fashion,
kids.
he has some really cool pants that I want him to wear, and he won't wear them.
That's not true.
Mm-hmm.
They're just a little too slimming.
Too slimming.
Yeah, I look too sexy. You know what I mean? No, it's hard for you guys to understand.
We
but
don't
I-
want
I
to break
get-
the internet. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, here you go.
Oi, oi, oi! Oi,
Yeah, see, T800 gets it. It's a betrayal of both the fashion and base culture not to wear those cool pants. That's the way it goes. So it looks like we got a few OMGs, or just one OMG. We got Molly, who has been the best switcher in the world. She has been holding it down on the ones and twos in the background. So she's
Thank you, Molly. Thank you. You are the bestest.
Yep, I hope she's ready to do this forever. So,
Oh crap!
yep, you're stuck here Wednesday nights with Dorado. Yeah, at the hour +5. Time to go live with Dorado.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yep, that's a callback to when, if anyone really watched it, if anyone knows the Dorado DTV lore, that's the way back. Yeah.
Okay, I think we're ready.
Okay, let's do it. Try again next week, except not next week. Try again in October.
Try again in October. Jameson, Molly, ladies and gentlemen, T800. This is our rendition of Blue Oyster Cult's Godzilla. Thanks for hanging out with us this season. We hope you dig the album we put out in September, and we hope to see you again after the summer. This is always great fun.
Thank you, guys.
Whole world's got to go, 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 Godzilla.
Thank you guys. Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night.